Hi everybody, my name is Keith Shackelford and this is my cajita box. Have you ever met somebody who was happy on the outside but was carrying a lot of pain and has been through a lot of trauma on the inside, and you would never know it by looking at them from the outside in until you really got to know them, locking all their pain inside but letting everybody know on the outside they're okay? This is my cajita box and this is why I put the things on it. Today I would like to share my cajita box, or a small box, with you. I will first explain the outside of my box and how it represents the way people often see me. Next, I will reveal what is in the inside of the box and explain how it represents a deeper part of who I really am. Finally, I will wrap it up by explaining what the box says about my strength, healing, and personal growth. Now that you know what my cajita box represents, let's begin with the outside of the box and what people usually see when they look at me. The outside of the box contains bright colors, positive words, face symbols, images that represent joy, encouragement, and strength. The bright colors on the outside of my box, such as yellow, gold, orange, and blue, represents happiness, hope, peace, and positive energy. The smiley faces and sunshine on my box represents the happy and positive side of people often notice first. The face symbols on the box, such as crosses, praying hands, words like faith and hope and grace, purpose, represent the important parts of my identity. The faith helps me keep me grounded and reminds me that I have purpose beyond what I have been through. The recovery and counseling words on my box, such as helper, listener, and encourager, and overcomer, represent the way I care about people and want to support others. The outside of my box shows the part of me that many people see. Someone happy, faithful, positive, encouraging. But now that we have looked at the outside, let's turn to the inside of my box, where deeper and more private parts of my story are represented. The inside of my box holds a small heart with a bandage and a small lock, which represents my emotional pain, trauma, and healing that people do not always see. Inside my box, I have a small heart with a bandage on it. This represents the part of me that has been hurt and is still healing. Even though people may see me smile on the outside, they may not know that I have struggled with depression and have been through a lot of trauma in my life. The bandage shows that healing is still in the process and it is possible. I have also a small lock on the inside of my box. The lock symbolizes how I can sometimes be closed off emotionally because of the things I have been through. It represents the walls I have built to protect myself. Sometimes being happy on the outside does not mean everything is easy on the inside. Together, the bandaged heart and the lock represent my true inner self. They show I am not happy or just a happy person, but also someone who has survived pain, learned to keep going, and is still growing. Now that you have seen both sides, the inside and the outside of my cajita, I want to bring everything together and explain what the box says about who I am. Today, I have explained the outside of my box represents how people often see me: happy, positive, faithful, encouraging, and strong. I also explained the inside of my box, how it represents a deeper part of me, someone who has been through depression, trauma, emotional pain, and healing. Overall, there is one thing that represents me. It is the bandaged heart. It shows that I have been hurt, but I am still here. I still healing and still choose to be a positive person. My cajita shows that my smile has a story. People may see the joy on the outside, but inside is strength, healing, survival. I am more than what I have been through, and even with a guarded heart, I am still choosing hope. Thank you, everybody.